What's going on, everybody? Let's go over some trades that I took today while on vacation. I've been in California since last Thursday, and so far we've gone like 4 out of 4, like 5 out of 5. It's been like insane since I've been here. The market opens up mad early at 6:30. We're done. I'm down by like 7. We catch like a 200-point banker. The market's been great. Right by the beach. I'm gonna show you guys the beach real quick. There's this stupid. They're doing some work right here, which is super annoying, but like you guys can see it. So I literally just been going to surf. Like there's the thing to go surf right there. You go down the beach. I'm here in Southern California. I will say this shit has been cold. Like I forgot how cold California actually gets coming from Florida now. But you know, regardless, it's been fun. If you guys don't know, I actually grew up in San Diego, so I'm renting out an Airbnb down here. Let me bring this up right here. All right, so let's go over trades for today. All right, so we'll go over the trades. Today we actually took some longs. You guys know I love to trade reversals or whatnot, so we caught some longs, but first let's zoom it out, of course, like we always do. Why can't I see? Where remove drawings? All right, remove drawings. We'll go over the charts real quick, both of them, and then I'll show you guys the trades I took in each one. So of course we have ES on one side and Q on one side, and let's go over the hourly real quick because I thought hourly was quite important for the day. As you guys can see, we have been in a downtrend, but we got a really nice bounce up on Monday. An initial bounce off the weekly opening gap. We pushed up, we filled it yesterday. As you guys can see down here, we have this big gap right here, and then we kept going, telling us that so far this week should be bullish, and I was bullish overall on the week. So going into this week, I'm pretty bullish. So we pushed up super strong on Monday. We were able to catch longs yesterday, and now we're kind of going into it. Are we going to get a rejection? Or we're not going to get a rejection? We started opening of a pretty big sell-off. You guys look at this 10 a.m. candle. This is a pretty nasty, like this is an hourly candle. So we got a nasty move down. We got, what was this? Right to open essentially like 300 points down, which honestly it's not insane for the range that we've been in. 300 points feels actually not too crazy. But I thought this was a really nice looking retest for the continuation higher. So first of all, I was looking at this high right here, which was our weekly high that we broke out of yesterday. That's caused our move up. So I thought that was going to be a nice break and retest there in this higher time frame. Then I fibbed out the low of the week, which is also yesterday's low, to the high. And guess what? Our golden pocket lined up right at that 24,590-ish level. And then lastly, we had the bottom or the last hourly gap during the move down that we had. So I thought this would look like a really nice area to get a reaction. We saw also we had a somewhat of a form of an SMT, because we had NQ being much weaker than yes. If you look at the yes, we did not pull back nearly as much, but and we did not take out this candle low, which was at 10 a.m. from the previous day candle low. So I told the chat, I was like, hey, if we are going to bounce, and then sorry, last thing here, we also had the CE of this hourly gap right there. So I told the chat, I was like, hey, this is a strong move down, but if we're gonna bounce, it's gonna bounce here. And you kind of sometimes have to take those trades as like it's higher risk because you are going against that temporary trend, which was the opening trend, but we're still within that larger time frame trend for the week. And I was like, these are high risk, high reward trades. So even if you hit 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4, you'll still be very profitable out of it. I was able to get initial entry on my fund and next, right off the pretty much the bottom, and I was targeting again the 9:30 candle opening, which was right here, or the 9:30 candle. This ended up kept pushing past it. Did not hold any runners for it because I was very happy with the move. So it was an initial entry there. I actually ended up adding a little bit when we had this 1 minute inversion here. Again, we got our higher time frame key levels. Our higher time frame key levels give us a reaction. It gives us a move. And then we're entering off the lower time frame confirmation. So as you can enter only off the high time frame key level, which is a bit riskier. So when I do, maybe I'll enter really small, and then I said Zen once I get my confirmation, which was exactly what happened. Took some profits, ended up taking some other longs later in the day after we reversed this 1 minute gap here for another move to the higher side. Because again, when this pulled back perfectly right into, guess what? Our golden pocket, right? So look at that. So higher time frame golden pocket respects it. We start making a move higher. The first move higher gets pulled back. Where does it hold? It holds the golden pocket. Bada bing, bada bang, telling you this is a healthy uptrend. And of course, this keeps going higher. Kind of grind it up, but now we're getting this back side of the move, and now the NQ is actually up green on the day, which was red for pretty much the whole overnight session. we rejected this 960 here. You could even take in some kind of continuation trade over 960. As you can see, gave about 60 to 70 points here. Was this yellow dollar line, as you guys can see, was a rejection point through the whole overnight session and the morning session. So you have this resistance point. When a resistance point finally gets broken above, retested, pushed through with strength with a form of a value gap in the form of some kind of displacement, that's when you can keep trading, and that's when you keep going with the trade. So this also could look like a nicer, higher time frame, some sort of AMD even here with this manipulation lag, maybe on this hourly or something. And we might keep just getting higher for the week. Now, it will be interesting. We do have Thanksgiving holiday on Thursday, so the market is going to be closed. I don't know if futures are still going to be open. I think they're still going to be closed. And then Friday, we have half day with the futures. So I don't think we're going to get too many more insane moves for the rest of the week. Volatility has a bit slowed down from last week. If you guys remember, last week is when we had this huge 1,000 point move to the downside. But if you don't follow me on Twitter, guys, go follow me on Twitter. I called out Apple being one of the best looking stocks to long, pretty much on Thursday's low. Why? Because we went sideways near the all-time highs while everything has sold off, and today it just broke a new all-time highs. While other stocks that people are looking to buy have still been lagging much behind. Like if you look at Nvidia, market got a nice bounce. Look at Nvidia, still looking pretty terrible. Still far away from the all-time highs. Still a big gap down. So look for the stocks that have the relative strength versus the stocks that are weaker. Because you're like, hey, it's weaker, it's cheaper, they should better buy it, right? When in reality, it's like, no, it's weaker and cheaper for a reason. Also, guys, it's Black Friday sale. They're starting today. Almost all top platforms are gonna get max allocation. Do it now. It's the best time of the year to do it. You can use code BGC on essentially every single platform. The one I'm really liking the most has been Fund the Next, so make sure you use it. Over on Fund the Next, the accounts are gonna be like 30% off. You can get 25K accounts for as cheap as $70. I'm right now trading a stack of 50K accounts. I just got max payout 3 times in a row, but you can get one every 3 days, so 369. Green day today, so for 2 more green days, and I can get another max payout with those. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. I've been a little bit slower with the YouTube videos, so I'm here in California, but I'll be back on Saturday. So, if you want to learn from me, trade live, catch trades like I just showed you every single day, make sure you do so in the link down below to join our private membership program.